Good morning. Hi, friends. Hi, I'm kind of in our Walk My Website Wednesday room. There's my greenery that I'm pulling from, but it's not Wednesday. And I know that, but we were painting on Wednesday, so I was kind of busy with that, and then yeah, you know, things. And so actually I had one crew painting, and I was actually tearing down Christmas decor at one of our clients' houses and then resetting her house. There were three of us there. She has a lot of beautiful things, so it was a big day. Anyway, if you guys remember, I said I would try to come in on Wednesdays and do a little Walk My Website Wednesday and show you things that I had kind of in real life, but as real life as most of us can be. And so I know you're all looking for ideas for how to decorate. Maybe you've already, good morning, Connie. Maybe you guys have already decorated after Christmas, or maybe you just kind of put things back the way they were and you'd like a little change. Hi, Terry, good morning. And so and I don't have my glasses. I did not even think to grab my glasses. So we're gonna, some of you guys I can make out here. Yeah, I'm not very good at seeing here. But I swear I don't. Hi, Amy, good morning. I don't want to wear those great big glasses every time I finish a video. And good morning, Angela. Hi, girlfriend. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing well as well. But yeah, every time Facebook freezes me or stops me, hi Ginger, every time Facebook stops me, I have these big glasses on, and I love them because they're like 3 times what the amplification or whatever. Anyway, so, but I don't want Facebook to catch me with those glasses again, because then I live in eternity with those ugly shots that they get. So anyway, I have my mantle ready to go here. It's not really a mantle. It could be your shelf. It could be your tabletop. It could be a mantle. It could be the top of a cabinet, whatever. I'm just giving you a surface, just a flat surface. I know that you can see how it was hung. I rigged it up that way. I had it hanging much higher in the other room, and I kept my purses on it. And we moved it in here to our website room so that I would sort of have a surface. I was going to bring in a mantle and mount it to the wall, which kills me. Abby, this is Abby's old bedroom, my daughter. She lives in California now, so she wanted a mantle that she could decorate. So I had a mantle mounted right here, and I took it out and sold it when she left. And yeah, now I kind of wish I had it back. But so anyway, I've pulled some things from, and my husband says I say anyways too much, and there you go, I do. So I pulled some things from the website, from my shelves over here, and I just kind of, by helping the gal we worked for yesterday, it just kind of put me in the mood to show you guys a little decor as well. I need to do my dining room table, so be watching for that. I've got a winter scape that I want to do there. But for now, let's just do kind of an everyday thing. So anything, like I love the greenery. The greenery makes such a difference. And I know people say, I don't like artificial, I want real. That's fine. Put some real plants in if if you want to mess with the water, and all of the stuff. But really, if you buy nice greenery, like I have, I always say I'm a greenery snob because I've been through so much greenery over the years. I'm kind of very particular with what I get. So anyway, I'm bringing to you what I love and what I use in people's homes when we do decorating. I have another job I'm going to try to get to yet today to do her house up for winter, and then I have one for next week. So we do a lot of this sort of thing. So anyway, this one is it's just a mixture. This has been a great one for us, for me and for you. When I say us, I know a lot of you picked it up because it's an automatic done. It hugs your mantle or your shelf or your cabinet top or wherever you're putting it. It hugs it so nicely, and it gives you that definition of all of the different things rather than just being one item. And then I have this one, which is just these tiny little baby leaves. This is adorable. I have it in the wreath. I have it in the shorter, and then I'm going to be, this isn't on the website yet, but I have it even taller. I don't have this on the website yet. It's, what is it, $13, I think. Yeah, $13. So it will be coming for spring. It came in for spring. I had ordered these in early so that I could do a little, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just very happy. I use it in my winter crafting. So if you get one, you might want to snip a few of the little, well, the little branchy sort like this and incorporate it in your tiny craft projects. It's amazing. So maybe get one extra just for crafting and one for decorating. I don't know. But when you get them, you know, they're going to be smashed. They're going to be smashed in your box because I mean, sometimes I've been, if it's going like to Texas and it's going to be more shipping or whatever, I try to get it in the smallest box. So I always double check because typically you don't need all of this. And if I can bend it, then if you want to put it in a vase, you still have that length. But yeah, so anyway, there's that. So you can make that hang down as well. I love that it's pulling that. And I have another one of this exact same. So when you get it, just play with it. Pull the branchy things up if you want. You're just going to bend it to match your surface that you're laying it on. If you're laying it on something flat, you're going to reshape it differently than I will for the mantle. I'm going to tuck this one in here. And then, of course, we're going to play with it because it's, you know, it's just sitting here. So it may fall, and that's fine. We'll just fix it if it falls. So, okay. I wish I had one of my Chalk Couture easels up here. And I thought I had a few boxes just for playing around, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, this would be a good addition. I didn't think of this. Maybe I'll add one of our boards. We'll see. I'm just going to play here. So many of you enjoyed that when I did Anne's little baby scale thing. So all of these items that I'm showing you are on my website, which is TamiLovesVintage.com, and it's T-A-M-I. So I've kind of, and I left this is still on the website as well. I made this and it hung in my house and I've loved it forever, but I'm just kind of tired of it. I'll give you guys all a close-up when I'm done, okay? So you can see. So I wanted something tall. I feel like I need something for this space right here. And you'll figure out your spacing according to what space you have. I mean, maybe you want to lean a big mirror on here, or, let's talk about that. I don't love to lean a mirror. Here's why. So the mirror becomes like your focal point and your art thing. And if you have a mirror leaning, it's okay, it's your house, you do what you want to do, but look at what your mirror is reflecting. And it's usually your ceiling or your can lights or something, you know, up there. Maybe it's close enough to a dining room chandelier that it reflects the chandelier, which would be beautiful. But just look at what is your leaning mirror reflecting, because that right here, that reflection of your ceiling becomes your art. And that may not be what you're really, you know, you might be looking at the mirror. It's your, you know, when you live with things, you kind of, it's so normal that you just kind of pass by it. It's just kind of there and you always see it, so you don't even notice it anymore. But really look like someone, like you're at a store and you want to buy that. What do you see when you see that? Look at your things a little differently. And I don't know, I'm just trying to help you. So just trying to give you some advice. So I have these stands. I have, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 for sure. Yeah, about 4, maybe 5 different of these. They're like a Paris, I don't know what they are. They're a real lightweight metal. They are just chippy looking. So I love that height there, and I kind of want a height here. So I grabbed this one. I don't know. I grabbed that one. That keeps, I wish that was in an easel, but we're just going to pretend that it is. So then, to pull the whites from these greens, I have these cotton plops. I call them plops. We laughed yesterday. We were plopping plops all day. But they're half spheres. They're a ball. I'm going to use 2. They're a ball that's cut in half. And I have all sorts of them, but we call them plops. So this is our cotton plop. I'm not sure what Danita put them in as in our website, but it's a cottony it's got cotton and eucalyptus. It's kind of a mixture. It's just got some basic, like the large eucalyptus leaves, and then a little more like a penny eucalyptus. And so I was thinking, well, when I was originally doing this, I was thinking that, but then I had this big one. I don't think that I want, I mean, I could, oh, you can't even see it. Yeah, you can. I don't know that it's fine. That's fine, but I think I can do better. So I'm going to take this out. I just really wanted something tall, but now that I've added this, that might be my tall thing. So let me just play a little bit more here. I think I'm going to put this back in here, and I don't know, I may not need it. It may be too much. Oops, I may not be able to get it in. Okay, let's see what we got here. You are not one, and I don't want to bend it, you guys, because I don't want you guys to get one that's all bent up unless you want me to bend it for shipping. So let's just, I'm going to leave this off. It's really wanting to push that off. Let's just leave this out for now. I might put it back. And so now I need something with some height. So I thought I would grab some of these bottles that I've made. This one, I bought it for the label. It says apricot, genuine apricot, original finest apricot, product of America. I don't know, and then I can't read the rest. It's all that fancy writing, but it's an original. This is really nice, and it even had the apricot label right here. So this, I added a top to it, which is a boat oar holder. So when you're sitting in an old wood boat, they would have the oars hooked to the boat with this that would keep them, you know, from moving around. And then we just added some seam binding and a little raffia tie. So let's make this be like I'm gonna make this be my tall item. Okay, and then I have a couple more bottles. So let's talk about these. Let's do the little one. Let's talk about these bottles first. So this one also is labeled, and oh my gosh, I can't even begin. It's a medicine bottle, some kind of pills, DeWitt's pills. I can't read it. It's online. You guys can see a close-up if you go to my website. And then this is just a drawer pull with a game piece and then some muslin shreds. So I love doing, you know, like color. I'll bring you up close in a minute. And this one, we didn't know what this was when we were shopping, but it's a doorstop. The guy, when we were checking out, he said it's a doorstop. So it's wood, and then the little tip on it is rubber. And then I just added some very, very delicate vintage lace. If you can see, I love the really fine stuff. I know they call it something, but I don't remember what. And then all of the tatting, all the old, it's old, when you get really thin lace like this, it's called tatting, I believe. And anyway, I love that bottle. So those are, everything here is on the website, just in case. So there, now we have like some balance. It's interesting. Do you see that, how you just built it and you filled in? And instead of having something tall over here and something tall over here and then something small and being very, it's predictable, it's symmetrical. I find this sort of thing to be much more interesting. What did I have? Yeah, let's just, well, let me show you a couple other bottles I had pulled. I didn't know which way this was going to go, but I have these. These are really old Apothecary, like original. The labels are glass. Like, these are super awesome. These are online as well. They can get very, very pricey as you're shopping. You'll find mine are pretty good, pretty good. So there is that. That's a little simpler, a little less stuff. And again, your focus kind of goes, it's overall because it is continual with the green color, but yet it is, you kind of zero in on the sparkle of the glass to me in person here, but yet I love all of the warmth with the wood. I love that I added that cutting board in there. I have a square one as well. There are 1, 2, I think there might be 4 left. I need to probably order some more of those. Those are great. They work great for doilies, like to lay the cutting board down and put your candlesticks on them or whatever on the table. Anyway, so let's say that you are, okay, let me move you up here closer first so you can get a really good look at this. Like what it looks like in person. So there's what it looks like, okay? All right, so now what I'm gonna do is, let's say you are a minimal person. I'll get you as close as I can here without losing it all. Let's say you're kind of a minimal person and this is all just too much. Okay, so we can take this out and it's still very pretty and simple. We can take this out and just have the greens and just that. Maybe you would add at that point, maybe put a candlestick in, or see the difference. See when you really, like, that just makes all the difference in the world. Honestly, you could just do your greens and some candlesticks and leave it. I mean, that's just pretty in itself. And maybe you have something else to lean. Maybe you want to take the greens out. Maybe you're not a big green person. Let's try it. Let's try that setup again with just a little bit of greens and see what happens. Of course, the labels will be off, and you can spread these out and make them. I love the assortment. There's so much in here. So I'm going to bend it up and down so that it hugs the mantle. And then I want the sticks up because I want to be able to see them. Those are really cool. Okay, so we have that. Maybe we'll put some books in here. How about that? Just some old books that, that's too matchy with that, so I need to move it over. I need to move that over here just because it's so matchy with the thing on the top. But I want to hide that stem a little bit. I'm going to have to do that. Okay, so then we're all still super neutral. I'm using the same items, except I added some books. You guys, you can turn, if you have some Danielle Steele books or something like that, of course they won't look quite like this, but you could turn them to where the pages side, oops, I put that upside down, where the pages side shows, and wrap it with some twine. I did add some old keys, but you don't necessarily have to have old found books, but I love that. It's all about the vintage. I still feel like it needs something, so if we go super minimal, maybe something like that with this. So using all the same items except this, I gave it another whole look, a very simple look. You can take this out if you'd like. You could add another candlestick. We have wooden candle. There's all different sorts of candlesticks. You could actually put candles in them, whatever. But see how I'm using the exact same items and just changing it out. I could change the whole look by taking these every day out and putting these every day in. It just brightens it up. I think these are beautiful with, I'm seeing it with, in my mind, with the reds from Valentine's that's coming up that everyone is doing. Gosh, I mean, I didn't even get finished with I still have Christmas stuff on my dining room table to put away, and everyone's like doing Valentine's, and I saw Easter the other day. Like, come on, you guys are just too quick for me. Like, it's almost like they're pushing life by us, right? It's just going by so fast, and I feel like we're all on here contributing by adding all of these holidays, and just like, oh, you want to beat everybody to get to the next one. It's just too fast and too much for me. So I'm taking my own little pace. Oh, I could put these up here. I didn't even think about this. I have these out. I've been working on a blog post this morning, and I have these. I made these on here. It's been a while, but these, I took old paint putty knives, and I adhered family pictures. This is my grandmother when she was little, and my mom. This is my great-grandfather. They're probably, like, to my mother, the most special people for her. In her life, she adored her great-grandfather. I never met him. And then this is his brother Andy, that they had a lawnmower blade sharpening. They made knives, like they had a shop like that. So I tagged it. That was my great-grandpa Baker and his brother Andy. And then I tagged this one. We just spritzed it with some stain, some spray stain, like you can get, I'm trying to think of I think Tim Holtz has a spray stain. But my mom and Grandma Simpson, I wrote on this tag. So they're like picture frames. Again, I would really need my easel for it, but I could do let's see. I could do something like that. Like you guys, just once you get your foundation with your greens, then you can make your openings to suit whatever things you have. And it really is easy once you have some things to work with. So there you go. I'm gonna stop at that. But most of these things, like the bottles and the books and the little frames, I made the picture at the top. I made so it doesn't have to be expensive. You guys can make these things, but you just need some greenery for filler and that sort of thing. And I know some of you have messaged that you're having a hard time finding stuff, and I have it right here for you on my website. So anyway, I'm sorry that I missed Walk Your Website Wednesday. We're just going to pretend that this is Wednesday because I just could not get to it yesterday, but I'm glad to be here today. So stay tuned. A little bit later today, I'm going to try to get my Christmas stuff put away, and then I'm going to set my dining room table for winter. I'll take you a little tour of all of the other little vignettes that I have done in my in the rest of the house. I have it all set for winter. There's someone saying good morning. Oh, it's Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. This is the first time I've looked at the comments. Hi, Sarah. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Good morning, girls. Good morning. But yeah, so I've got a crew finishing a job painting at the new judges moved into their offices. So we've got the last one we're getting finished, and then next week we move back into the prosecutor's office. There's new people there, so we're getting offices ready for them, freshening up the restrooms, all that stuff. So that's next week. Cover your own books in brown shipping paper. Exactly, Carrie. Yes, if you have really nice, like Danielle Steele books for, let's say, just cover it in brown paper. You can do some stamps. I have actually some on my dining room table in the corner as a project I was going to do here with you guys, doing that very thing, Kathy, or Carrie. It's Carrie. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Carrie. I'm going to show you how to cover them and then do some stamping on them. So we can make some book bundles if you don't have, if you don't like the old books, but you like the idea of the look, but you don't want that's very crusty. If you don't want to go that crusty, you can kind of give it that look, but it would be a little more crispy clean. So yeah, so I've got that planned for you guys. We got lots of things planned. Actually, I had some Valentine things planned. And well, hi Shayla. Yes, she's the one that I was decorating her house yesterday. Yep, you got me all fired up. Well, there's Sharon saying hi to Angela. I hope she saw that, Sharon. I don't know. The plops I purchased from you for spring and summer is on my Kirkland scale. Oh, good. Good, Carrie. I'm so glad. You'll have to show us a picture. Aren't they easy? I mean, you really do just plop them. And I can hardly put a plop down without thinking, plop it in. I kind of think that word. It's so easy. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. So, okay, you guys, I'm going to go so I can get, keep rolling here. I've got a good day going. Abby's texted me a little bit this morning. She wants me to update my phone to show me some, new thing I can do with you guys. So I gotta do that. So anyway, I'll see you. We're gonna get everything done on the list today, right? We're gonna go do it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.